Que notícias me dão dos amigos? Que notícias me dão de você? Sei que nada será como está. Amanhã, depois de amanhã, existindo na boca da noite gosto de sol.
Elis and I met in the winter of 2013, and we were both participating in the Boston choro community. We met at a house party in Cambridge at a friend of ours, and I was really struck by this woman with this beautiful voice playing guitar and singing at the same time, and just with this wonderful energy. And we became friends and started playing together. First time we performed was just informally at one of these sarau kind of house parties where people would present material for each other. So we started playing and we did a couple of local gigs. And then at about the same moment we both decided that we wanted to record and make a record together before Elis went back to Europe. We had both lived in Brazil for different periods of time and developed a love of the culture and the music, but very different types of music. So the music that Elis knew, obviously more vocal music, a little bit more samba and MPB, and I was coming at it a little bit more from the choro angle, and my classical background. We both have studied jazz, so we had a lot of complementary interests in music.
Each one of us brought her tunes that she really loves, and like, what do you think about this tune and stuff, and so we started arranging them and made our own music out of them. We played a couple of concerts with that, and so that's how our repertoire built, and then we just put this repertoire on the record. We decided to call our album Gosto de Sol, which means a taste of sun, and it's a line from one of the songs we did on the record, Nada será como antes, from Milton Nascimento, and it's really a beautiful name, Gosto de Sol. It sounds so nice. So.
The tune that I wrote on this record called Tudo Jóia, it comes from an expression, a kind of cute expression when people say, "How are you? Tudo bem? Tudo jóia. Everything is wonderful," which is of course always the right answer, the answer you're supposed to give, no matter how you're feeling. When I started writing it, I had more like musical and technical concepts, but as I was going through the process of writing, the character of it emerged, and it really ended up telling a story. I think of it as an introvert's adventures in Rio, the story of one person's inner life in this very social city, in this very rich and musical and vibrant city, and going through all these periods of being very aligned with what's going on and feeling a bit strange and alien as well. I have an idea, sorry. So what, if we could, on the second phrase of that, right before we stopped, kind of pull back a little bit on the tempo and then let it fly forward afterwards. So I'm talking about bar 8 of the coda.
You like this B flat over?
Yeah, the second time. Hold back on that. And then the next bar, it pushes forward. So let's try.
Well, it felt so good and it sounded so good, and I absolutely love the cello, and apparently she likes guitar.
I don't think I've ever heard this particular combination of sounds before. I think this is really a new sound, and when we started working together, we both felt that excitement of putting together something for which there was no model. We were creating a new vibe.
It was a challenge to really get all the elements that music needs, the rhythm and harmony and melody, like all from those two instruments and my voice. And I think we figured out our unique ways to do that.